Hi, I'm Laurel, and this is A Student's Money Handbook. I'm a college student that will be discussing various topics on personal finance. For this video, I'll be talking about terminology and acronyms. Specifically, I'll be talking about APR. APR stands for Annual Percentage Rate. APR is separate from interest rate, and its role is to better explain the true cost of having a loan. Here's an example. Here's our protagonist now. So you've been doing some thinking and have decided that you need a loan. Doesn't really matter why. Maybe you need a new phone, it's time to update your wardrobe, or your car died. You decide to head to the bank. This is a bank, where we will be starting. You talk to the loan officer for a few minutes, and he lets you look at a loan agreement. The loan agreement has an attached interest rate of 5%. You decide to shop around a bit more before signing up. So you head to the other bank in town, specifically B Bank. You go through the same routine there. You speak to a loan officer, and he hands you a loan agreement. On the surface, it's pretty similar, with an interest rate of 5.5%. You compare the rates, and as a 5% interest rate is better than a 5.5% interest rate, you go to A Bank. Same loan desk, same loan officer. They hand you the paperwork, and you decide to look at it in a little more detail before you sign on the dotted line. You read the loan in more detail and make a discovery. Specifically, there are a surprisingly large number of fees that you didn't know about when you first started looking. These fees have nothing to do with the interest. They're just extra. More to pay on top of what you would already be paying. So what does this have to do with APR? APR is meant to reflect the true cost of getting a loan, fees and interest both. An interest rate reflects just what interest you'll be paying. The APR is a measure of interest rate and fees both. That means that you have a better idea of what you're actually going to have to pay. This is meant to make it easier to compare two banks. B Bank, with its higher interest rate, might have actually had a lot fewer fees. Here are a few of the fees that are usually included in APR. However, different lenders may call these fees by different names. Also, depending on the lender, they may or may not include certain fees. Lenders are required by law to give an APR, but they aren't required by law to include the same things in it. These are some fees that are never included. If the fee is paid to a third party, a notary public, an inspector, anything like that, it's not going to be included. Also, if the fee is based off of a choice you made, for example, a balance transfer fee on a credit card, it's not going to be included. So when you get a loan, check the APR, but don't forget to check what's going into the APR. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.